Okay, so I'm back. So this part is regarding the finding of evidence for source D. However, this path is the part wherein we don't find evidence, but we're gonna say the truth to the Saint Seven. It's a different ending, so let's see first. Mr. X Harm is occupied for the moment. If you've business with him, I bid you write him a letter. A letter. That I presumes I have something to write with. Okay. Let's do this. Already did this previously. So just giving them. Just need to raise my morality. Okay, and then this guy. I'm afraid I'm closed for the day. Need to balance the ledger, you see. I'm terribly sorry to intrude, but might I borrow the pen and paper just there? I have a very important letter to write. Such papers will suffice, then you certainly may make use of the inkwell too. Now, to write that letter to Exile. This is an important proposal for Minister Exharm. I bid you deliver it to him at once. Very good. I shall see that it reaches Minister Exharm myself. The letter should secure Minister Exharm's cooperation in exposing Sorsley's crimes. I pray it reaches him soon. Okay, we cannot be too prepared considering we're up against one of the Saint Seven. Okay. Fair enough. Now to return to the encampment and organize my thoughts. So we're going to
What news? Have you learned anything?
okay, we're going to actually frame Sorsley in terms of bribing Glenbrook. So let's see.
Sorsley is shrewd. He'll not reveal his true colors so easily.
Nothing can remain hidden indefinitely. A thorough review of the testimony shall show us the truth.
Benedict is right. Let us review what we know to be true.
Lord Serenoa, what does the evidence at hand suggest? Let us begin with Sorsley himself. What is his crime?
Okay, he sold illicit salt. He bribed nobles right under our noses in Glenbrook.
He bribed nobles right under our noses in Glenbrook.
How could I have been so blind to his dealings in the upper echelons of my own kingdom?
Though we know this to be true, I doubt we'll build a worthy case now that Esfrost rules the Crown City.
If we cannot secure the help of the remaining saints, we've no choice but to present our case directly to the Hierophant. Doing so will require incontrovertible proof of Sorsley's improprieties.
Okay, there were regular salt shipments.
There were irregular salt shipments. If we press them from that angle...
The shipments were irregular, but was the product? I reckon you couldn't tell from looking at it. And a pile of salt won't prove our case.
Now then, let us focus on where we might find the evidence we need.
It will be Sorsley's encampment.
By which you mean Sorsley's encampment.
Precisely. Not the one at the Citadel of the Sands, so far from the source. Right here, in the capital.
I know its location.
Might the bribe Sorsley plied Glenbrook's nobles with be connected to his illicit dealings?
We know there were unscheduled shipments of salt, but that alone is not a crime, nor can we prove the salt was tainted.
End's encampment is our primary target, then. But it's too dangerous to get near, let alone inside.
Despite our best efforts, I'm afraid we haven't evidence enough to confront him over his crimes.
And Sorceler will find us out soon enough, if he hasn't already.
Time is of the essence, then. What is our next move?
Though we lack proof, we'd best raise the issue with Kamsel once more.
Okay, the Shadows of Suspicion completed. Continuing.
Serenoa and his retinue know House End is involved in the illicit salt trade, yet fail to secure any solid evidence to back up their claims. Their position growing tenuous, House Wolffort makes a reckless bid to persuade Kamsel, Minister of Domestic Affairs, to levy charges.
Chapter 10, Part 2. Ask Me Not.
Minister Kamsel will join our cause, won't he?
It's hard to be sure, but we must press our case and have faith. That is all that is in our power to do.
You! Are you House End's dogs?
A messenger, my lord, from the palace. I seek Lord Serenoa Wolffort.
You have found him.
Lord Wolffort, you have been accused of coercing Minister Sorceler End unto unlawful acts. Your presence is required at the palace so the Holy One may question you.
House End is the guilty party, not Serenoa.
If you've testimony to give, you are welcome to stand witness at the trial.
My lord, this may be a good opportunity to bring our case directly to the Hierophant and the other powerful entities of Hyzant. I expect the Saintly Seven are not of one mind on this matter. If you can persuade some of the ministers to side with us, Sorceler will have nowhere to run.
Perhaps. Or you could end up the one with his head on the chopping block, Serenoa.
Even so, we cannot make an enemy of Hyzant, else we truly will be alone. I must stand trial, plead my case to the Holy One and the Saintly Seven, and hope that they believe me.
Okay, the Holy One summons the Saintly Seven to the palace. Kamsel and X-Harm consider their next move.
I must stand trial.
You've been summoned to the palace, Minister Kamsel. The Holy One is to hear the accusations against Minister End and question House Wolffort.
Very well. So, Sorceler has made the first move. Serenoa must not have been able to secure evidence against him after all. But order cannot truly be restored simply by sentencing House Wolffort. I must make of this opportunity what I can.
So there is to be a trial. I see. The Holy One requires the presence of the Saintly Seven immediately.
And here I thought you nearly had him, Wolford. Did I overestimate you? No matter. There is more than one way to trap a greedy boar. Now then, who will be best put to the task?
Okay, a trial is held at the Hierophant's palace, but will Sorcery be charged for his misdeeds? Okay, let's answer the questions correctly this time.
The inquiry of House Wolford, stood accused by Minister Sorcelet End, will hereby commence. We of the Saintly Seven will preside over this trial. Serenoa Wolford, you stand before the Holy One. Do you swear by the Goddess to speak the truth?
I swear.
Answer the Saintly Seven's question and prove Sorcery's guilt.
Minister Exham Marshal, you may begin the proceedings.
We know Minister Sorcelet quite well, having worked with him for these long years. But we know comparatively little of you, Lord Serenoa. Therefore, we must first determine whether you are worthy of our trust. Surely you have not forgotten his position among the Saintly Seven of the Holy State of Hyzant?
Okay, for this question, of course I haven't. Finding Sorcery guilty is more important. It is as I wrote in the documents I provided.
I have written it all down as tradition requires.
Yes, I have read through your report. It is a sign of sincerity that you would proceed according to our customs. Indeed, I can confirm you are a man of honor and integrity. Once all presiding over the trial have had a chance to express their opinions over your report, we shall pass our judgment. I have nothing further to ask.
Next, Minister Cancel Farrant will make his inquiries.
You must understand the difficult position you have put us in, sauntering into our home to denounce one of our own. We are a welcoming people, and so must be wary of those who seek to take advantage of our open hearts. If a stranger came to you with unfounded accusations against one of your people, I doubt you would take him at his word. Have you any proof of the foul deeds you claim have taken place in our land?
Okay, I haven't any. There have been shipments of unlawful salt. I have a witness to the salt transports.
I have a witness who has seen the salt being transported. One of the guards at the source.
Oh, one of our citizens. Any entrusted to protect the source must swear an oath of honesty to the goddess before assuming duty. Well then, it seems we ought to consider the matter a little further. I have nothing more to ask.
Minister Tenebrous, if you would.
It isn't strange that lay people would fail to grasp the goddess's infinite wisdom. We seven, however, do understand her will. For most, our teachings are the only way they know how to live according to her plan. It is moot to judge Sorcelet, one of the seven, based on evidence brought against him by a layperson, no matter what that evidence may be. Unless you have testimony from one who understands the goddess's will, there is simply nothing we can do.
Okay, so you need someone who is from Hyzant. Please, you must believe me. I have a witness to Sorceley's bribery. Clara's told me Sorceley kept a secret ledger. Take this one.
Sorcelet met in secret with powerful Glenbrook officials and bribed them. Minister Lila's secretary can attest to this.
Oh, nice.
Oh? A secretary to one of the saintly seven, you say?
My secretary's word is as good as my own. None is more devoted to the goddess than he. If any can grasp her will, he can.
I see. Well, I cannot argue against that.
Okay, 3 down.
I've no further questions.
Minister Lila Viscraft, ask your questions.
It is plain to me that Sorcelet has indeed engaged in misconduct, namely bribery. Yet while I do not doubt he bribed an official of Glenbrook, what the bribe was for remains unclear. Perhaps you can shine some light on the matter, Lord Serenoa?
Okay, Sorcelet wanted to ensure the official's silence over inferior quality salts. Sorcelet wanted to ensure the official's silence over the transport of unlawful salts. Sorcelet wanted to ensure the official's silence over the cargo vessel that disappeared in the middle of the night. This one.
I believe he wished to ensure that word of the unlawful salt's destination would not travel.
Meaning that a powerful official in the Kingdom of Glenbrook was also complicit in this illicit trade. It would be possible to sell unlawful salt through all of Norzelia if one could ship it through Glenbrook. A secret worth its weight in gold indeed. I have no more questions.
I, Idor Delmira, will ask one final round of questions. I cannot deny, Lord Serenoa, that Sorcelet can be foolish. But he is also dedicated to the goddess, and he has worked much good as one of the seven. Though he is not faultless by any means, I believe the goddess yet favors him. If we are to pass judgment on such a man, we must prove his guilt to the goddess herself. So let me ask you this, Serenoa Wolford. Where exactly are we to find such evidence against Sorcelet End?
In the palace, in his encampment, in his secret ledger, wherever it is. In his encampment, for sure.
There must be some evidence in House End's encampment.
Ah, yes. The goddess would not be able to see into a place so stripped of faith. Perhaps we would be remiss not to search the encampment on her behalf. My questions are done. Now we will confer with one another. The Holy One will pass judgment after hearing our opinions.
Okay, so I answered them all correctly. What will happen now?
Serenoa Wolford, the Holy One has passed judgment. House Wolford is found to have spoken true.
Nice.
Therefore, we find House Wolford innocent and declare Sorcelet End a traitor.
What?
Calm yourself. It seems the goddess has mercy yet to give you.
Praise her, and praise her wisdom. What mercy has she for me?
You will stand in combat against House Wolford. Whomsoever emerges the victor will be cleansed of their sins.
Combat?
But your sins are indeed heavy, Sorcelet. Therefore, we give this to House Wolford.
Oh, free item. Grounding amulet. Okay, battle. The Hierophant orders Serenoa to face Sorcery in combat.
It will be as the Hierophant has decreed. House End and House Wolfort will battle until the other falls. May the Goddess of Salt bestow her eternal mercy upon the victor.
Am I hearing this right? So guilty criminals get to walk free if they win?
We've no choice but to do as they say. It is what the goddess teaches.
And likely the outcome agreed upon by those who view Sorcery as a threat.
Whatever the case may be, we must fight, and we must win.
They are united in their desire to destroy me. And it is your fault! You will pay for this, Wolfort!
Okay, battle time. Okay, so units, placement. Need Chouette, Rador. We need you. No. Okay, then again.
Leave it to me!
Roland. Osabara.
You got it.
Who else? I need a healer or something. I think I need a healer. Sheila. Osabara is another healer.
Moving out.
Okay. C. Put the birds on the side. Then Erador the middle. Maybe Roland. Erador here. Okay, equipment. Since we're going to be damaged when we fall out of this platform, I need the grounding amulet. So with Roland. And maybe I need accuracy. Bam, bracelet. Then for Erador, I need grounding amulet as well. Okay, they are fire. I guess they are fire mages. What's endurance here? Increases damage taken and HP is 50% or below. Oh. Fairy guard. That's fine. Speed amulet, innovation bracelet.
My shield is impregnable!
Yeah, speed amulet. That's fine. It's just easy difficulty, so but easy in a third place.
You seek my demise, do you? I, whose oversight of the source brought prosperity to this land?
Do not twist the truth to obfuscate your crimes.
Oh, they have different lines.
It seems you've forgotten the goddess's will. Allow me to remind you.
Come then. Let us settle this in honest combat.
Now then.
Here I come.
Resist, paralysis, silence, and sleep. So I do no shadow stitching to this.
Take aim.
Nice.
Charge!
Should do that. Okay, Source D can rush. Back here.
I will go through if I must.
Yes! I will make you regret every injury you inflict upon me.
Okay.
Now it's my turn.
Yeah. I can do cleave.
What a pain. Saw right through you.
They're closing in. It will take more than this farce of a trial to destroy me. You will pay. You will all pay.
Cornered beasts are wont to lash out with surprising strength. Do not let your guard down just because you think Sorcerer is beaten.
He may have nothing left to lose, but neither do we. We will not relent until this is over. Victory must be ours.
Oh! That's not good.
Forward!
Okay.
On your guard! Haha!
So these are wind mages. Hate it.
To work then! Does it hurt?
Are you in need?
Okay, so Eridor can kill him. So I just need to shield bash this battle rage.
Over here! Painful, wasn't it?
Nice.
Come at me!
Okay.
Time to die!
Allow me!
No, this is not the end of me. I refuse to allow it.
What is your end?
Ooh, steady now.
Okay, I can just use Frosty Feathers on myself.
Come on!
So my TP will be
Here I come.
back. Okay. So I can attack the mage.
This ends now!
On it!
What? Did you get that?
My turn.
Okay, I can do this.
This is it! Yes!
Feisty, aren't we?
Yeah. Can push you back.
Carefully.
A delayed strike.
I'll make this quick. That hit the mark.
I stand ready.
Again, can shoot dash.
You dare test my shield. That went well.
Are we not finished?
We are. Okay, plus the feathers. Really not. Nice breath.
Come on! I've been waiting for this!
Okay, provoke. I do ram.
Hello, me. That hit the mark.
I think he'll just ram, sorry.
The hunt is on.
Wait, she's still alive.
This ends now!
Nice. Ouch.
Charge!
Okay.
Be gone! Taste my shield!
Okay, so just there.
I admit it. I'm on my back foot.
The situation is grim.
So I can delay you.
Wait your turn. That hit the mark.
Then the Titan. Last.
I stand ready.
Here you fall! Wouldn't mind a potion.
I hate this because
Another approach.
to get that item first. Oh, I blocked Masabara. So sad.
I've been waiting for this!
Let's use skin shield.
You'll have to get through me!
This battle is ours.
Oh, I forgot. It's actually provoke.
Take that! This battle is won.
Charge!
Okay, Roland.
It ends here!
Victory goes to House Wolfort. Give thanks to the goddess for bestowing upon you her grace. This concludes your trial. Well fought, all of you.
To think the truth had to be proved through a test of strength.
It was the Hierophant's decree. None in Hyzant raise objections.
Ain't nothing to be ashamed of, my lord. After all, losing the battle would have meant losing our heads.
I suppose you are right.
Okay, that's it for this chapter. Chapter 10, part 2. I just want to look into the part wherein we were actually able to defend ourselves in front of the Hierophant. So yeah, that's it. See you in the next stream. Ta-ta.